supposed to... Oh, let me explain. The thing is, I'm used to not telling anyone who didn't already know. It was always a secret. Even Duncan was the only Grey Warden who knew. And then after the battle, when I should have told you, I don't know, it seemed like it was too late by then. How do you just tell someone that?
It's come up, Alistair. How about, by the way, I'm the heir to the throne.
Yes, well, I suppose part of me kind of liked you not knowing.
Why? What happens when people find out?
They treat me differently. I become the bastard prince to them, instead of just Alistair. I know that must sound stupid to you, but I hate that it shaped my entire life. I never wanted it, and I certainly don't want to be king. The very idea of it terrifies me.
It's like Jon Snow. Doesn't sound stupid at all.
For all the good it does me, my blood seems certain to haunt me no matter what I do. And now Arleman plans to put me forward as the heir. It never ends, does it? And for what it's worth, I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. It was a dumb thing to do.
Apology accepted. Don't worry about it, Alistair. No harm done.
I guess it's kind of a relief that you know now. Let's go.
Alright, and then...
Ask
talk
away.
to him, some questions. Tell me about the Grey Wardens.
Such as they are.
No more questions.
Ask away.
Alright, I had another dream about the
me too.
Archdemon.
And I got the feeling at the end there that it saw us, was aware of us, whatever you want to call it. Could have just been my imagination, I suppose. What do you think?
I think we need to be extra careful.
I thought we were already being extra careful. Does that mean we have to be extra careful now?
More or less.
And there I was, enjoying my nap. I guess one thing is certain, at least, isn't it? It's official. This is a blight.
Alright, and that's all of Alistair's. So we've done everybody over here for now. There's really nothing else we can talk to Liliana about until after we do her quest. Done Shale. Sten, let me talk
What is
to you.
your wish, Kadan?
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
What were you quoting earlier?
The writings of the Ashkari Koslan. The Kyun. It is the path to wisdom.
What is the Kyun exactly?
Ask a Tamasran. They know how to explain things to children. It is not for me to teach the Kyun.
I want to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
That's enough for now. Never
Then I
mind.
suggest we move on.
Alright, let's go. So all of them are good. Now we just talk to Morgan, and that's it for the party dialogue for now. Oh, no, and then Ogren. Shit.
What comes, my friend?
I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions.
Is Flemeth
are you?
really what she seems to be?
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
A powerful Maleficar.
You mean, is she truly the Flemeth of legend and story? Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
I'm more interested in the truth.
I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
It sounds interesting.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
Yes, I've heard this part.
The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conabar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed.
Flemeth must have been angry.
The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conabar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
She spoke to spirits or demons?
Spirits first, and 'twas they who slew Conabar. Flemeth did not turn to the demon until much later. Lord Conabar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Which she never invaded, or he never... Even my people have heard of Cormac.
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
Do you believe her version?
I do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has coloured her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all.
How is it that Flemeth has survived for so long?
The demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her.
The legend tells of Flemeth having many daughters.
You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one. And these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
Wow, aren't abominations usually insane horrors?
How often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true? There are more things in this world and the next than you or I could ever hope to understand. What Flemeth became is a mystery. I suspect, even to her.
An interesting story, thank you.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless.
My mother died a long time ago.
Ah, then you have my sympathies for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on.
Lovely. And then talk to her a little
What
bit more.
comes, my friend?
I'd like to ask you something.
So,
How did
full
you
of
become a
quest-
shape changer?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The Chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
Your mother's been doing this for a long time then?
Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Can anyone become a shape changer?
Anyone with sufficient will. But the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell, and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed.
Can you change into... and there have been Dalish keepers who use similar magic.
Oh? Then I have no doubt your people do much to keep their talents well hidden from humans. I wonder if I was to ask one of your keepers of the origin of their magics, if there would be any relation to what I was taught.
We don't know much about our origins, I'm afraid.
Ah, this makes sense according to what I know of the elves. Alas.
Can you change in other human forms as well?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Do you spend a lot of time as an animal?
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary. They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
That's all I wanted to ask.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
I think your ability's so quite useful.
Oh, you're simply full of surprises, little man, aren't you? But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
Okay. And then that's pretty much it for her.
What comes, my friend?
Ask me something. Can you teach others?
Possibly, if I had the desire to. I do not.
As you wish. Alright, whatever.
What
Who cares?
comes, my friend?
No, but that's how you become a shape changer. Like discuss
We are
something
in camp,
personal.
so-
Never mind. Alright. We're gonna make sure we do a hard save after all that dialogue. And the good thing is, once we get this out of the way, we don't have to do it again. And I don't mean to make it sound like a chore. It is fun and it is part of the game, but too much dialogue, you know, can make it very slow. We're gonna give 10 sovereign.
Very generous, Warden. If you need staff after the battle, keep us in mind.
Alright. Okay, so last one we gotta talk to is you, buddy.
I still got it.
Was that a... So what are you leaving for? Go get her.
Don't you know anything about women? You gotta make 'em wait. Play hard to get.
Oh, this is
Might as
referring
well
to
rest
Filda.
up while I can.
That we
You
did in the
ready
last
to go?
episode. Can you teach me to fight like
Wanna
you
be
do?
a berserker? Thought I'd never see the day. I'll teach you. Just
Alright.
There's a whole pile of philosophical.
Alright, please
I
don't
can
teach
teach
me.
you what gets my hackles in a twist, but no one can tell you what'll set off that killing rage in you. Finding that is the key to berserking. Once you got that, I tell you, the ladies love it when you're all mysteriously angry for no reason. Trust me.
Cool.
You're a quick study, Warden. You must have been seriously steamed up about something for a long time.
I'd like to know more about you.
What about?
Are you sure you're fine with what happened with Bronca?
Oh, sure. I'm fine with it. I mean, she was a real firebrand between the sheets, but a bit soft in the skull, you know what I mean? Explains why she left, anyway.
You're handling this well.
Well, what do you think? I mean, she was my wife. I spent 2 years trying to save her while she was off boffing that tramp and feeding my cousins to the darkspawn. And now she's dead, and there's no way to ever make things better.
In time, you'll remember the good parts, not the bad.
It's good to be with friends, you know. Or at least chest deep in fallen enemies. You want to get moving now? My throat's sore from all this relating.
Alright,
Pull up a drink, Warden. Join me in my sodding hole.
something bothering you?
I don't know. I guess we're pretty good friends now, right? I just keep thinking about all that slag with Bronca. How I've turned out. I always said I was this way because she left, but I think maybe she left because of how I am.
You've changed since then, Ogren.
I've tried 27 new kinds of ale, and learned I'm just the right height to give a human girl a good time. That doesn't make me a good man. Enough wallowing in my own filth. Did you want to talk about something?
I'd like to know more about you.
What about?
How do you like the service?
It's sodding great. At first I was a little queasy with all that air, but there's just so much of it. No one has any idea who you are or what you're doing. And the ale? Oh, who'd have thought? Ale made with grain. I have to admit, though, I do miss home. Just a bit. A little bit.
Let me see. Let's see. I bet I miss my home too. Or no, Orzamar's a great place. I can see why he's missing.
When I was there, I thought it was a muckhole full of backstabbing, tin-plated would-be tyrants. But it's also home. Flies live in piles of dung, but I bet they'd miss it when they're gone. Still, I can't go back even if I wanted to. I'd rather be dead than be castless in Orzammar. I guess I'd rather be a useless lump of a dwarf out here than a useless lump of a dwarf back there.
I don't find you useless, Ogren.
Nice of you, Warden, but I know what side of the house the Lou is on. Hey, let's go find something to kill, huh? All this talk makes my hands twitchy.
Lovely. Well...
So I figured why not invite you to share a drink, huh? A drink from my own stash, my family's recipe, and dedicated to my comrades in arms.
I'd like that very much.
Yes! The Warden steps up!
Wonderful shot of Liliana's knees. Oh! Well... Shit. He poisoned me. He got me.
How do you feel?
I feel great. Got any more?
Oh no, the rest is for me. You'd need to do something really unspeakable to get into the rest of my stash. I just wanted to tell you, after all we've been through, you're like family to me. Closest thing I've had in years.
I feel the same way.
Oh, Warden, I do believe I'm getting all misty-eyed. But that could be because those beans are getting chatty, if you know what I mean. So, do you want to talk about something?
I'd like to know more about you.
What about?
What's it like to be a warrior in Orzammar?
You get a sword or an axe, and are told to go out and defend your city. It's the best thing in the world. That is until you try to live in the city you saved.
What do you mean? It seemed like a pretty easy place to live.
Sure, if you like following orders from some shaper with his head so far up his own arse he can't see out his neck. I mean, they train you to kill, teach you to harness your rage at the first noise you hear, then try to set 100 sodding rules about it. Like those provings. Ancestors show their favor through the strongest arm, right? So why so many rules saying how to fight and when you win and not to bloody kill? Killing's what swords are for.
I see what you mean.
You toss a nug to a deep stalker, you don't expect it not to eat the thing, right? This makes me cranky. Don't you have any other inane questions?
Actually, let's talk some other time. And we'll talk more later. So that's pretty much all of Ogren's dialogue. So that's the whole party. Let me talk to you. And we'll pet you. Alright. Cool. So we're heading out. We're gonna go... You in our party. You. And we will take... you.
Yes.
And then I wanted to go somewhere actually. Not the village of Haven, nor Orzammar. We're gonna go to Denerim real quick. Because if I'm hoping I'm right on this. Should get stopped. I guess not. We didn't get stopped. Wonderful. Alright, well, we'll do a little bit in Denerim here. Clear out some of the side stuff while we kind of wait. We do need to talk to Brother Genitivi. Look around here for stuff as well. Oh yeah, what's in this? I guess we can't. I don't know who we steal the key from. No, don't steal from me.
Dwarven craft.
Oh yeah? Is she gonna steal from me?
You won't find better.
I thought she was gonna try and steal from me. Okay. Going to Genitivi's home. There he is.
If it isn't the champion who succeeded in the quest for the Sacred Urn, I had not expected to see you so soon. I've written to the Chantry, telling them of your adventures. They are interested in having me lead an expedition. What do you think of that? I'm quite excited.
That's great news, Brother Genitivi.
You made this all possible. I could never thank you quite enough, but I'm certainly going to try. Here, take this reward. I want you to have it. It will certainly do more good in your hands than lying around in this dusty house, eh? And if I can ask, have you gone to see the Arl? I have heard no news.
Arleman has been cursed by the ashes, or cured by the ashes, not cursed.
Smiles on us. Thank you. And now, if you will excuse me, I have so much to prepare for. I wish Waylon was here to see all this.
Alright, we got an item. I don't know what we got, but we got an item. And actually, you know what? On Liliana, these ugly boots, believe it or not, are actually better than what she was wearing. And we're gonna give her fat loot. That's a lovely pun. Alright, where is she?
Hey,
I want to see her play this. That's cool. That's really cool. Alright, we're gonna leave here. Alright, we're gonna quick save. Can we go in here? Nod Noble Tavern. We're gonna head in here. What is going on here? Bartender, what's up?
What can I get you, stranger?
Anyone need help? Maybe with something not strictly legal? Alright. And these are rogue quests. We're not gonna do these. Sophie's Guard. What's over here? What is this quest?
What was that soup you made for supper last night?
Oh, that?
Master
You
Ignacio.
hear about enough? You are of great interest to me.
You're an Antivan Crow?
That's a very direct question. On the whole, I don't like direct questions. For the sake of this discussion, let's say I am.
So you're the ones that give me one reason I shouldn't kill you.
Curiosity. Perhaps some intelligence. Who do you blame for a death? The sword or the swordsman? Crows are swords, instruments used by someone else for their own reasons. So one of our swords is hired out. He and his employees will do their job or die trying. But the crows as a whole have no bias.
But you're murderers.
And you're not? I suspect we leave far fewer bodies in our wake than you do. Usually the people we kill deserve it. Hypothetically speaking, of course.
I'm not a murderer. I am not a murderer. I fight for a cause.
Sounds very noble. But everything's a matter of perspective, right? And none of those perspectives matter to a grieving widow. Death follows certain souls. You cannot deny that.
Alright, I'm listening.
Ferelden is a busy place. Blight, civil war, other mayhem. Lots of people not getting along. Sometimes they really don't get along. Maybe want to do something about it. The people that handle that sort of thing can get real busy.
So you're hiring help?
You could say that. Not many people we can turn to. So, someone that's crossed our path and lived? Well, maybe they could help out. Make some coin. Everyone wins.
You know what? No more words. Draw steel. Alright, we're killing him.
Get the war gun, men!
Fuck this guy. And we're gonna smite him. Yeah, he can't take us. Oh, I guess there's a thug here, but he can't take us. Alright. Bloodthirst. Yeah, I'm not. This character's not an assassin. Alright, we died, but we should still be able to take him. I think. Oh, there he is. Alright. Alistair, are you almost done? I could really use you, taking this guy.
We must fight.
Alright, hit him with an arcane bolt. Oh, so he murdered Alistair. Wonderful.
I shall do so.
Summon the cat. I guess the cat doesn't do anything. Alright, heal myself.
Dead fools!
Oh, this is bad. This is not good. This is indeed not good. Okay, try this, but
Come and get it!
we can kill him, I think. Alright, we got him. Crow Dagger, Potent Health Poultice. Yeah, we're done with that. Yeah, fuck that guy. We ain't no assassins. We'll loot his chest. He's got nothing. Fuck you, Ignacio. Alright, and we're out of here.
As you desire.
We're out of here.
Allow me. I
Alright.
can do that for you.
Alright, do it then.
Yes, of
What's in
course.
here?
As
Codex.
you like.
Some stuff to steal. And then a vase. That doesn't have shit. Alright, we're out. Oh, cabinet. Some ice bolts. Alright, we're out of here. Liliana's wolf saved the day. Is this... Alright, go open this.
Yes, of course.
Dalthanon. Who cares? Alright, we are out of here. I don't think I've never done that before, which I've said a million times, but you know, as much as I've thought, I guess I was doing complete playthroughs in the past, I'm now learning that I did not. I've learned quite a bit.
Crafts. Fine dwarven
Dude,
crafts.
please, quiet.
Where's the mar?
A quest from Sergeant Kylon. Hello.
You here to report? Oh, can I help you, Warden?
Do you need any help?
What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular, establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous.
What do you need me to do?
The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy.
Alright, sign me up, Sergeant.
Thank you, Warden.
Alright. So, with that said, I really want to trigger Liliana's quest, but I think we'll be alright. I don't think we'll have missed it. Alright, so we should be able to get nailed on the road.
And so I shall.
That came out a little wrong, but, you know. Alright, go to the world map. Wide open world. And then we want to go to Redcliffe Castle. Oh, look at how far the blight spread. Oh, there we go. Hope this is it. Nope. God damn it. This is another thing.
So I
Alright, got him. What I might do is I might end the video here a little bit, or the stream, and then just kind of wander around and see if I trigger it, and then I, flip everything back on when we do. I don't want to make you guys kind of wait while we wander. Alright, and these are the dwarves that were assisting. Oh yeah, and there's a big stupid ogre up here. Looking awful big and awful stupid. Alright. That's that. Yeah, the blight spread on the map. Alright, we're out of here. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and save here, and then I am going to end the video for a little bit. I'm going to wander around, see if we can't trigger Liliana's quest, and then when we do, I will come back. Alright, so we'll see ya.